Tijawa, no to one.
And there, yes, it will be a mic. Into say, oh, can be to bomb by a betting.
I do ask for or nigga they put their way and now or remove from. I don't want it.
She said, you're not having
Some might go home, so you be so.
you, young way.
Diabolo.
Yo, young woman, and your brain so at the award-winning show at the saying your one and only mega show. Just another day, if you hire shit, a higher man cassa, credible 5 service for our one day. I'm in person via Ewa has say. Now, it's not happening economy. Yes, the also a entertainment industry anymore. Na that person send mo na ya pene puma sibre ama obi ate ne ho ase na nyame adom na yakoba afeso ya sha fufo na ase de nema fuforo aba begu akwan mu oba so no ba kope I saw no the chebo a mehre me brenke just say ano ade na yetena se say na aboafo bi na aso ye mu ama na yetumi edetwumede ebro Prince Magrel Estate ye kan sase pa efua asase ewu ahye so ma ate se enye nsuo chaka asase amanso eni so dia na Prince Magrel Estate was say what the don't come me ato masase a ewo Shy Hills no eso now je canon na 30,000 Ghana cedis but say there yeah, there about 15,000 cedis it's like bronya bosumi a ye wo mu 80 ye dey obi a bronya 15,000 who pay we na wo pay dey momodia ne kope bi esan say wasumdwe dey ehu hia pa Prince Magrel Estate o ma share ye ewo Ashiaman Lebanon Police Junction eho enowo momodia bosumi we twamu dia na don community ye dey abawie ye wo say wo to asase ni wi a obeyan krata wo hu nyina dey ama free I want you she eti bomodia neko na ekope asase ni ebi eto na dache won so wa ba beye fiera Prince Magrel Estate na o say we help you secure your future today intene ya wow anwasi jana pa e di ama wankasa wo dache na dia na ekoso chese ene the full house me producer papa lawyer Graham na me won show I counselor say be ma wonante a wonte ne na ase ano eden ena nkomo aye bedwetwe ne de ano eden pa hyehyehye e wo fie ha ai hyehyehye ene wa mama so ye me be interview no sounds na me wa counselor Ruto the almighty counselor okoya waba Afro Toladi o say tie for Ghana for I your boy and then omuna ewa ha empanyi for mama kwaba
Yenwa.
Na the month me nyesu na kansa akwa na just
I just want to it was on me.
I just so fair me ana
Oh, I'm asking for
se wunya me ewo platform no so a album say na o yeme
why different grounds.
o say higher different grounds e ma munyi na akwa ba biem na obi aho ye de usiafo ho eye counselor ya feel
Me da was say wa fere na boka se mgo wu ama nusa panyi abagidi abesie me isa se di onyale se o the body ni be hwefo wa open na ye yi jimie se ye bon nsem jeso sana na mo dwe me ko ya amaba amo ya Afroman so minute bi enem waiting am say gree am mountain na se na bi no feel your confidence o ti afuma mo
so all for me see her ya and no
na be say no question me kasa I don't say unjae sister
me nice saying
sister unjae
me show
na unjae
me class
me ka so bi yo ko sua doggy ba ni ma be bro osesa wa ko sua doggy still ya ya all day
and show go me mo and to that na just say and every idea e be ya dem wo fi am sere ba so mama ntaban kase
o de be ya den ntaban be ni fo we tie no fu we tie o de ntaban ko ye den no fu tabra ba o de ntaban ko ye den
eda wa ha she eda
na osu
If I'm
ko jo osu ede
me mo ko do osu di o
onya ede ti don ti meto o si 1964 your body loto oya ede ti wa je now so oni se si onya bi sa wa to ba for mo ba ya kwaje One Mrs. Kakesi say, I could deal with Zika Masama Babo. Now see other tia.
Lucius, elder, size one back. It's in the way that was hammered. But also,
elder.
One way Christo,
what's your elder?
What is you? What is you?
What is that here this year?
And then echo.
Well, day. As I look at that, I see you. Night, the target. The introduction in your bar.
Wait introduction.
I was just passing a statement.
Passing for me.
I'm yet to do introduction. But we need it. It's a soundbite for us.
Yo, eti toladi na what no voice no na me say some come here be dey. We call a Facebook, a social media page. My CTVGH, a tregu ewo ho. Omodia ne ko share ma me like ma me comment so efa ma me. Ya WhatsApp line no 054 055 2519. Obetimi de e kire wadwene su bia ana say nsam ya ye ba be brobu so yi. Obetimi e de won so wo de akwa akuku honom e de ama me. Na no ade a ya hwe ya ye nim say ya gospel anyomtofo. I can't gospel I find the Christo ho sem. Christo ho nyomoto. I say obi be friend secular. And the obi so a friend gospel. Ye can secular na net say one way to odo nwom ya. Tu wi ase nwom ya. Nsem bi wo mu bi. Council crofo yi na fe so ye san so ba ye gospel industry na. E ade e fanya me ho. E nyame dwuma na ye nyina ye. Nanso edru se one more organize events ene dwumadi party bi soronko a. Aya na how be eba ho. Wo hwe ada enyumtofo na ye secular fo na. O say no more organize o event ni ade. Obi ante ho ayi bia say na me kọ na say. Ba eba ye nso so ye de Christo so ya ye wo mu Christo ho nyomoto a. Edwumadie bia de akansie wo ho. Or how any amane e wo ho. And ye hwe some of the key challenges are the gospel musicians na face when organizing events. And as a point so sorry no ebe faso e di aboa e duedue mu akohum bibia te bibi se asori ne mu agos fam ntofo no kura empo e kodru ba bi kura na se ye pese ye di auditorium e di djuma pa ne ya bom bo kese ya charge wo mu na che se ade na kwa koyo ye ne nko a wo kususum mu ene ho nkomo ne ye baba be die na message so be yi wasum fra obi na fra obi fra osofo na fra nwumtoni bi na o meka ye ho na ye ni djumai mesha CF counselor so esan so no call ye na waba counselor ekrom te say na enkrofo se we odifo one me di no am ti yo
one am di no
enkrofo se we sia we a prophet
me oh please me think I 7 go
no boy e di for no mo
challenge iska 7
sa
level iska 7 that means you
it's who discount me no di for na
that they am from on this na me pon froze on this
sa
akwa wo nam krom ya one agent
akwa we
prophet ever said boy tete ever no boy tete is there na se be di pa na se munya relevant in the system we are cake
that is the over can for who na say beti
there be boy short here
Ofa me na short Ghana
short ro ye mi nti ye we na oche
de be nya prophet wa on dey set titi ba me che ye boy oba na se
fa o jamu me
demo o jade so titi ba
Roger
and Roger no mo na mra fi no what is this 7 years so
Roger
counselor yes no for you see ya
say the sika super prophetic investment. Money has influence on the voice of God.
Really?
Yes.
Correct.
You see, when you meet the poor giving prophecies, they have little insight of realities. I give you the option. Allow Roger to travel out of Ghana 5 times. His prophecies will change. I swear on my clerical.
But with the few that I know about Prophet Roger, he has traveled back and forth. He has supported a lot of events. Events where we meet him.
Hello, Roger. Where? Give me. He traveled to
back and forth.
Where?
Probably I cannot mention places, but I've seen Prophet Roger travel.
Where?
I've seen him give fans.
I'm not talking about gospel artist fans.
100,000, 50,000.
Please, that's what I'm talking about. What I'm saying,
he has tasted money.
I'm saying travel and see. Give me where you know he's traveled to. I mean, help him. He's not here. Defend him.
No, do you have to travel before?
So let me tell you.
System
yes. If you find yourself to be a local champion here, because listen to me, any prophet that goes out of this country, your prophecy that God gives you, if you don't streamline it, you'll be arrested before the church closes.
How can it sad?
So I'm saying that. So I'm telling you that when you leave this country and go and come back, you realize that there's a refined way of releasing a prophetic word. There are some prophecies that God reveals to you seriously. That who said you're making you, but the end thereof, if you release that prophecy, what will happen to you is that before you leave the auditorium, trouble has happened. Number two, we have prophetic services here. That yeah, prophetic service now. You see, starting 9. Yet we starting verse 12. Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, no dear.
In America and other places where I've been to, we pay for prophetic service time. There's no human being there to control your time. I know what I'm coming from. So at the end of the day, before you go forward, the light and everything, your time is up. Your prophecy is in your stomach. And you will learn by virtue of the temperature that there are some prophecy that we don't pronounce in some areas. So travel will always shaping not just your prophetic, the way God speaks to you. So I'm saying that if you want to call me a prophet, be careful because my financial level has not gotten there. But hear this. One of the good things Messiah said. No, one of the good things Messiah said. If you say anything and it happens, it doesn't make you good. It makes you bad. Yes. And I'll explain. If I say anything by prophetic word or by prediction or by vision that this water will kill you and finally you drink and die, it doesn't make me good.
Oh, okay.
It makes me evil. That's one. Number two, it makes you stubborn. So when I saw these and I said, what did you do about it? I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know everybody is talking about the issue of Mark Brown and Maxwell. Is that what it is? I'm saying it's everywhere. And I'm explaining to you that I am not happy. On evidence. Because at the end of the day, me cars are sending you a coffee and some. And a coffee is somewhere specific about me. And I make car, yeah. Dear me, machine, dear me. Any dear me who ye. Me who ye no be to me, this I said, and me are you who ye then. But what about car at the same time? I be good sometimes shows.
Yeah.
And Obisa Mark Brown. She ran me down to zero and told me her peace of mind. And I said, I'm sorry. The fact that I said I'm sorry doesn't mean what I saw I didn't see. To the extent that there were even big people that were offended that will have to settle dispute between us to say sorry. It doesn't mean what I saw will not happen. Rather, it was better for you to say, what did you see? So I either correct or refuse it coming to pass. I saw medical the same thing, the arrogance. And there are more than 4 people. There are people whose marriages are gone, but they are still pretending it's there. They are there. And they know, I told them, there's something I told you was not theater, that the marriage is gone. They said, no, never. God is in control. And later on, when they came out with the news themselves, somebody reminded me, yeah, like I'll see A, B, C, D, Y, Z. We have but I said, people punish you.
Hey.
Because if you watch that video with the insult on a big show, I deserve to be apologized to because I could have been killed. And the lady who insulted me in the United States of America, program I say, me person who cry. Obia what say this. And the attempt did now say cry get mommy reason. Frida was so Frida so ani or share kawa on the right hand to see how you feel left and right. So odobroni edicam. Or Tama the video who are a mommy analysis. Udima tempoto. But some are new.
Now so at that.
A guy you best seeing and said he can tell you best seeing and you lose so and how can tell you it is any better. What we do? And then I'm done for the first time in my life. A year and if you buy it, it contain baskets, a woven basket in the eye casket. So we are saying maybe because it's not that I'm happy or I'm excited that what I said something. How many years now? And if you listen quietly to the marriage of a beautiful Oprah Winfrey McBrown, who I love so much with her ministry, the same way I love Maso. When you hear me carefully, the marriage didn't hit the rock just 2 years ago. And all those times, she was holding the fort. And even till today, she's still holding the fort because she made a statement that was like, wow, what a brilliant wife. That how many people have divorced and they're still cooking for their husband. But my question is that how many husbands have been divorced and are still eating your wife's food? Because it's very important to learn that one too, that if you are no more with your wife and she's cooking for you, what's she cooking for you? I am not saying my brand because my brand kitchen I was.
There are some accounts likely.
No. What I'm gonna say? My brand's kitchen. You don't know. Much you didn't do this. But what you say? I will jai. I'm on your bio. Never.
I believe Prince one share Kawano. I.
And I also hear Piano. Kawano point. And Odi. Yami born mema. Yeah, Jimmy. Oh.
Can't Jimmy.
And mema. We are no men. We are too vulnerable because of them. It's mean Jimmy. That time. And Yami born me. Who why you here? We are concerned. Get me chimpran. See anything? Or yeah, Captain Kwani. Omotua. What the other fruits that you add the mobile through. So Jimmy can say.
Oh, Mobia.
Oh, Jimmy can so be a couple of just say. Or Donny any hopa now will be a Jawa dear. When the panel was so near the animal would because Captain Smart, I want you to do the animal. I want to tell you.
Councillor, Captain Ariel.
Captain, the Captain Castle, the idea of the rest. And or just say,
my platform is with them.
Now, platform, there are two platforms from all the entire platform. You are getting enough. The American say
about me can you men can say.
Well, I am fully responsible for commenting my statement on this CTV channel. Say Captain Smart and the Kaiser. Say, I am Mammy and the Odi. And you are what you do, Mammy.
Mom, your banner.
Then Casimir, you say, well, what do you go? Do you Mammy? Send me as a BBC.
Yeah,
now we're sheer the echo.
Okay.
But
yes, it sounds no, very bad. Producer, Mr. Wa.
Maybe so one question.
Check here, Mammy. That's your mommy.
One question.
Yes, I am.
I one question. Mr. Lumbe Yenugu, Mr. A very important question. If you decide not to answer, I can decide not to talk again. Who could be a number?
Counselor.
It's only a question. I mean, who could be mango?
Sure, no, now we are not.
I have the right to
solve question.
Then you have the right to one coin.
You are inviting me.
So they did invite you.
Yes.
Until one call. What is that? Because one Mrs. Fuswaba. And I'm Crawford say why I'm from so. But the most wisest thing that has been done by a creation called woman on earth is what Mrs. Akosua Sewa Fosu did. And God will fully bless her. That she never compromised the record of truth, genuinity. And that's for Nkwarane course a year. Remember that the children were raised by Mrs. Akosua Sewa Fosu. So any character they exhibited was proper training from home. Bakai. None of them will take your character. Maka will show so that all of you are co-opted members of the family neutrals. So when the children are behaving, they are behaving according to their father's blood. So if Akosua Sewa is meek, quiet, respectful, understanding, none of the children will be that. If their father is being buried by their father's uncle, whose attitude and mentality was from that son, and they attended the funeral, it doesn't make them bad children. It means that they went to their father's house and they belong to that house. If you were showing courtesies to Odom Brony baby mama, that by virtue of your judgment that I don't accept, but it is a right judgment that she has become a wife and they are showing her courtesies and nice. It tells you that they are well cultured to understand that this woman has children from our father for us. But remember, the children have a book from Germany, which means Daddy Lumba had a residence that was being paid for So he had the right to register and get books for the 6 children of the baby mama Odo Broni, which means Mrs. Akosia Sewa Fosu had some lineage and connection with Daddy Lumba to own a property. So Lumba can point the finger to a house in Germany to be able to have a book for the children. If we sit, including the Bushapenyi, to hear that Mrs. Akosia Sewa Fosu happens to be a daughter of Lumba's father, God will allow posterity to judge us, because if you know the name of Lumba's wife, Oba ya wale no a ogina German krata so kasa fiti na koi me papa din me mpabio na be na ya me wale no me di do bi so na ene wona mo sia se wan hu krata nti mo busu tuo fo su wo poster so mo busu tuo fo su wo poster no so a mo wo fo su nyankopo atesoro
Why are there pa?
Onu so
a free brass me by what
no good. I am a friend here.
And no cray.
Young you.
Only a course of connection.
Meaning the Dojina ha and yet in Funianka, but no great baby a German beginner. And throw. Say your wildness, your one. Hey, Sasa my cousin, young Catalu man, you know, young Canada.
One term now, your pedagement and
oh, you're good.
Well,
Sasa, you
would flowers. Yo, that's a counselor around town, one day, or bow day and then the room.
Somebody will flow. Can't be a friend. Jamaica wouldn't.
I've been the same.
Boom. Hey, Massa, your pay has come already.
Yes, I don't know what I say. And it's your point, entertainment issues more. And you know, as some of the traffic now for higher name say, so you know, I better mind if July. If it's Saturday, who grant to in the Sanka is here, Papa, we are in now. So my fifth
no, it's the beginning of the story.
Some near dear,
it's the beginning of the story. We will go for the appeal. If the appeal doesn't work, we'll go to the Supreme Court. If it doesn't work, we will go to the International Court. No, we're not. Go. Some policy. As some of Banka and say, many the chef one what you. I say many the chef from pay. Nani in answer. Then are the chef from. Many the chef from pa. Nani in answer. So
now what you say no.
Don't worry.
Ya better not say. Now ya pensen same way mu eye and then the abum de mu nsem. And yeah, but
I say, Lucrani say, his son, sir, I do a dear course, so I could just say, what for some misses. The year in team, a fee, orgasm family conference now, mayor. Yeah, mean, you get free. Now, you be left and right. Yeah, maybe I need now, also, what tap before chair, so but 26 December, our National Theatre Exhibition Hall, 7 p.m. sharp. Topic back on Roy Bifia Bruchi Abechre, the importance of a will. Woke now what you do is a tina soon anyway.
Some more real.
What your will?
Mr.
Graham! Mr. Graham!
I have a video, so yes, Ramo, I'm a comment in one of FMIA. Now, young tuber demo. And I think key challenges are your gospel musicians, if they see when organizing events and how the church able to me as support a warm. A deity and I am to free. Over free, sorry, more than your mobile, sonning to me and so much you. And more warm. It's a banisika from a basso or more organized event to Crampa. Now, sorry, no, a you the near a day, I'm a warm. One day, one I'm shy on the color. She yes, you can't be a gospel musician or a day.
Okay, but that's a part. In Chabema, I shall food now. Member situation in the Honga.
Yeah. Feel free.
Can't be a gospel artist. I'll be a Christian in the first place. But didn't could be was actually no Huma, Amanya Coupon. Now, what I don't match a dear, you to Adomatch a dear.
Or young to Adomatch a dear. Okay. Now,
what to say, or bet to young Afa on young coupon. So the kind of gospel is about the birth of Christ, the life Christ led, his death, resurrection, and the second coming of Christ. So basically, no, what you know say, on you turn over to or turn for Christ and Crown. It's in Christian about the Christianity, it's all about Christ and God. Right. It's we are what to know say, I don't matter the night, Nakopo de Adomo. It's a whole new or better, but to not train about Nakopo. That's a gospel artist.
It's not just a Obian to mean to Namehonium Kaka, Gini Pano Christoniana.
Yeah, you can't just say I'm singing a gospel song once you're not a Christian. And spirit went out the two. Okay. Peter, Bible. They wrote the Bible through the inspiration of the Holy Spirit. And see, we are Christonia map as a mouthpiece of God, as Nakopa drain and out. As someone Nakopa person catch a mount for and out to found. And see, to me, solid cake. So, we can't so much in Nakopa. It's like also for pulpit. Now, I'm for the so make a such a Nakopa. Also for the Nakopa drain. And as someone Nakopa person the man amount for and on the man.
Okay.
It's a gospel artist, so Nakopa. I dream of the man amount for and all the two and so and the man amount.
Wow, Teacher, who are the Emudo Pan? I am a dead. Teacher, one night, Teacher Musis, and I just say, would be a 1 year Christo need, want to meet Emmeto, Namehonium. I mean, what counselor? Or be on your Christo need to meet Meto, Namehonium, and so I know your war. A crofobit is a cabra.
You're sorry, I'm not paying. Medemehonina Shawonsa. Medifimu mifibe munina.
Where keep
where son of money mutu. Tutu manamo nyina sisi ye mami me nyami me kwambie bi kwan mami o bi kwan mami o bi kwan mami o sumsumeje.
Okay, that's the way.
Kwan mami o.
It's a cast of people so as some new years.
So, when young men say, say, Yamipa, the be the kind Jawa, Malenya,
no me keyboard right.
Say, won't the Ambaya, my own Bible. So, when young men say, say, Yamipa, the baby.
It's a counselor, not me, the show can be my many counselor. Not me,
condemn now, my son Jesus. Me condemn, my son Jesus. Me condemn my son.
What's all you more counselor I had to be in a million of your idea.
You know, I respond.
Counselor, yeah, can say she can't say me.
Yeah.
Or say, Obi or two Christo woman. That is the only funny a Christo name. And I war to Christo woman. And my yade, I sorry name, and I make puppets every year. Bibusa said, 18 no, Obi is a cabra. I quite friend, the Amon of some chance in the Kwame Eugene. Any guy back we go back up in a sort of new by. So much wrong, Edema. Yes, that the Lumba so actual gospel.
And I'm to me, condemn,
I don't know how to you.
Me condemn,
Eti, Sacro 4 ways here, as you say, one more tron you ma your gospel and you to follow. It was only a Christo for us, and I to me, up to woman your mamma, why am I?
But that's it. Now, why any Christian? Why any Christian?
So be our old Christian.
Why no one who's so dingy? No, no, I'm in one year. That's the first question. So, for as many as believe, to them he gave them power to become children of God. So, defining who a Christian is may not be your Sunday morning friend who leads you to church. And with the mouth we confess, and by the hearts we believe that Christ died, and the third day he rose again, and he took us from darkness into his light. So to look for who a Christian is, there is no man on earth, including myself, that can determine who a Christian is.
Hey. Now why?
However, the Bible says the people of Antioch lived a certain lifestyle that was likened to Christ. And that is why they called them. What was the lifestyle of Christ? He never sat in a car. He was in the boat. He kept speaking the word of God. How many of us are living that life today? None of us. None of us. Let's be honest with us. If the life that Christ lived, the people that were following him lived that life.
Are we not doing it?
And for that matter, they were called Christ's life. Then the life we're living now, including myself sitting on CTV at this time, Christ never sat on the TV station. So we are not living like him. Thank you. I wanted you to come back and tell me, Nyama, assistant. So the model of what you are calling this is a Christian assistant. God has the way of determining who a Christian is. And God has a way of giving us a message through a donkey, even when human beings are standing. He says he will use stones if we refuse.
Yeah.
So you might be taking a message from somebody in quote, our friend and say, oh yeah, we are singing, but the message is coming from his song. That might be a word that God is dropping in your spirit.
It's not just a phone so bien or how bien who said what when you to never then you must be
how many talents were manufactured by the devil? Have you asked God if you have the privilege why he was not able to contain the devil in heaven and threw the devil to us on earth and reminded us, woe unto us, the devil is coming.
Okay.
So you see, you are defining gospel musicians as the sanctimonious, holy people that are going to heaven by the virtue of the lyrical content.
I didn't know holy. I didn't know going to heaven.
But holiness doesn't take anybody to heaven. Whether you will be surprised you are in heaven.
I'm always there.
No, I mean you even you are there. You will be surprised you are there.
I will not, but I'm there.
And you also be surprised Elder came.
And I don't know for it.
And finally, you'll be surprised that your pastor didn't come. So there are three surprises we are waiting for.
Okay.
When you arrive in the heaven, they say there is a heaven. You'll be surprised you came. Because what brought you there, you don't know. And you'll be there, you find out that all of a sudden, hey, Talaba! Hey, Talaba! Over here! You are surprised. And the last one you'll be surprised with is, also for me. One mark on one power on the maker side. So there are three surprises we are expecting if there's anything called heaven. So I'm saying that what you do every day doesn't take you to heaven, but what you do long before you die is what takes you to heaven. I'm a theologian for 36 years, and I'm not compromising the Bible. We should stop lying to ourselves. What you do every day doesn't take you to heaven. The last thing you do before you die. And they are showing about this so on no ever Jamaica. Obia one suruku. I must say, Jesus, and of you could be sure that is a way to heaven straight ahead. What am I gonna say? It is a share a Christo for now sing you to me when send or yelling Yamano or near Christo Nintino, and then you again, I want a minute tell me again. Okay, I want to know again. And I mean so. So I'm not
expecting to like you.
But you're can move for me.
So same as now kind
now.
Now kind now.
I've explained myself, so you can battle it. And I'm saying that we have skewed people to say these are Christians. So there are people that like for example. So when they write songs for your so-called gospel artists, your so-called gospel artists. For human mercy, song that won the award was written by a secular, sinful boy.
Respect to everybody.
No, don't say that. You can't
lower the standard.
So
the gospel is not supposed to be blameless. The gospel is supposed to be blameless. There's not supposed to be a spot on the gospel.
That's right.
White, no stain on the gospel.
That is also not true.
So then,
but that's not true, please.
That's
not true. No, biblically, that's not true. The gospel can never be spotless, please. The gospel is full of sports. That is why
your brain has rice. It's not supposed to be stains in our garments. I was say clean, white, stainless. Stainless means I was say bonnet. And
what I say,
do you get it? Right. So then, say gospel or say blameless. And you maybe why you took say in the name of gospel is wrong. Certain songs we sing as gospel songs, guys. Wrong.
By the gospel artist.
Yes, I'm telling you.
By your gospel artist.
To gospel, to new gospel song. You fun talk, ever book as in people.
Even them to
gospel song. See, I say, Shabe baby. Oh, I should go there. Don't go.
Sing the song.
I said no, all can also me. She had you. What you must say. Say, me see me to no more. It is because I know you.
That's right.
I've accepted you.
That's right.
I have a close relationship with you. So me to you the connection I have with you, counselor, everyone needs our connection.
Okay.
Counselor can get something about you. But the real you, counselor doesn't know it.
That's right.
So how can you say you are a gospel musician? Me from day one, I have problem with our gospel musicians now, or call secular musicians, and also more. I have problem with it. Me per se, whether you accept it me or not, only me per se, I have problem because you're a gospel musician. You are like a messenger.
Yeah.
You are like a messenger. Let's come to the spiritual aspect. Your physical aspect, they can say, "Oh, they need talent, I mean, they children, anyway." But anytime your gospel musicians be, and you be able to inspiration, they weren't able to write it even down. You but to me a record what must say omuko studio no even see say call this and say studio say gospel studios.
Oh, you are coming back. Then the keyboard that is manufactured by the Muslim.
So what are we saying? Yeah, me can you say you know, spend time with God. God will always give you a message.
Okay.
Spend time with God. Secular, you know what show you no, and you make me and beside no. Inspiration man or they show you money. And next year you clock about show you edema. You never was expecting power was so. You understand? Or show you no edema. Your friend is saying. And you know about what we do. And you know trauma no. And then you will it is the oil no. Let the obey you or refine no.
And
you go oil mu and look at you to me a course I level. What am I saying? So I believe one thing is so the gospel musicians they should stop going to the secular musicians or also message from say your friend is from October. Remember I say from August, September, October, November, December. Most of the songs you're releasing in now. And
the gospel music now and then the
God factor in the gospel industry.
The God factor in the gospel industry.
And I can say, one of the pioneers of Obama God factor because of our advice, gospel musicians need the air nobody among the God factor. So be air kasa doesn't mean say you panic and you the Bible. Some of the things now sometimes all canon. Some of the gospel. I interviewed a gospel musician recently, and I can't say council Caribbean. Council can't. I know kind of council or the year but a deep one. A good you know. A floppy.
No. I want to say what the gospel musician told you. I said that word and stop working.
I just practical.
No, so say
voice training.
No, so say
voice training.
No, say and there's no voice training that I'll tell you to do as a I am a licensed musician.
Oh, so and
the people you think somebody says I taught you something while you're Jaya. Why did they work and they stop working? So can you say councillor can be no fire no Jaya? Then the man can offer no. So from the first person who say Jamie can be yelling and the man on fire. One last one's on fire.
I didn't make say gospel musicians, they should spend time with the Bible. and they should stop them branding, trending.
Oh, baby,
most of the songs. We have the ministry and the business aspect of it.
That's right.
I understand.
You see, a business I am more than the ministry. Okay.
I want to say something. The only reason why a gospel artist will want to collaborate with a secular artist is because of numbers, not because they want to.
But is it good for a gospel artist to collaborate with a secular artist?
For what? The only thing they will tell you that the main reasons why they tell you that they collaborate is so that they can win people from there, and they've not proven it.
They can win people from there.
None of them, since I'm starting feature secular artists, none of them can give us a record that when they featured the secular artist, they had numbers. See, Joyce Blessing did a song, and the song was doing well. Then she did a remix with a secular artist. So, thinking that the remix with the secular artist will get more numbers. But at the end of the day, the one with the secular artist didn't do any well. The song didn't go.
Trying to tell us, the secular artists, they have more numbers than the gospel artists.
Yes, they have numbers.
How?
Yes. We have the biggest gospel artist now in Ghana is Jometo. He's suffering to get 1 million followers.
Hey.
Yes. The one who has 1 million followers on IG is Empress Gifty. But the secular guys, they have the numbers. Right. So the only reason a gospel artist will feature a secular artist is for the numbers and nothing else. And the reason a secular artist will want to feature a gospel artist is for acceptance.
Acceptance.
Yes, sir.
Counselor.
I just came back.
Say gospel for your numbers, and to say secular artists.
Numbers,
and then followers.
The statistics in Ghana. The last census here, Ghana is beyond 79% Christians. So when gospel artists are suffering with numbers, are we sick or we are not prayerful?
So I debate the start all the time. We say that Ghana is a Christian country, right? Then our gospel artists, people, even let's use the men of God, are not getting the numbers, the followers. So I doubt, from where I sit, I doubt the stats.
It's somewhere about.
Oh, it's true. I doubt the stats. Yeah, that's what we say by the
stats. Well, the stats are correct. They're verified because they are database. And maybe he was not in the house when they came to ask how many people live in this house because he was at work. But the statistics of Ghana is correct. The reports have been used worldwide. So we believe in the stars. And those of us are and one use. So me must samba come say higher into a young coin say. And Cranfobu baby say, I don't want to condom for Tenija. Cranford never tears. Asante former Pekka Aban Kramabi Yenchim. Dear, and say, ye didn't come. Yes, you, Wakodin was we are seeing and yet. And Obia we are branding and yet. Namasro, same as a Christian.
We've not said by name.
Etna. Christonia, or Tronim, same as say. The Shassi within Komubi say, Prophet you to Colbia. Minkum Shassa. Ya ye to call ye preacher, Essa. Ye were Adam on your wound be a Oka breaching out to a wound beauty. Now, Africa. Na do baby uncle for say trouser shirt bon. It is skirt in the CH. Now me cast about any problem you am showing to your Jenny prisons one cop. This has a prison for shirt trouser. Na sorry here mo cast trouser shirt yen so. Ya G tight if baby am shirt trouser omo G the yen put to juma or be a yen shirt trouser. Now one day we back to come for in a slow toy. Me cast of a skirt. Or share time away me some shirt trouser can necessarily to a see the coat so there. Me come here to assess most of us in our hypocritical life as Christians, we have not yet understood who God is and why God is who He is.
That's why I'm mistaking doctrines and practices.
Oh, please.
No, Counselor, you know too that there are practices and there are doctrines. So let's speak to the fact. When trial is a practice, when trial is not a doctrine, you know that.
No, what is a doctrine? Oh, no, I don't know what's a doctrine, please. What is doctrine? No, so you don't know doctrine.
I know doctrine. I don't know practice. Let me give it a
No, what is doctrine?
I'll give you the difference.
I say what is doctrine?
So doctrine are biblical standards. That's like in the Bible. That the Bible forbids us to do. So there are doctrines in the Bible.
So
and we have practice. That one is not a doctrine. It's a practice.
Hello, is trouser in the Bible as a doctrine?
No, it's a practice.
Is trouser in the Bible?
No, trouser is not in the Bible as a doctrine.
That a woman should not wear a man's clothes is not in the Bible.
No. The point is,
hello. A woman should not wear a man's clothes. It's not in the Bible.
Take your time. Let me explain.
No. I'm saying that a woman should not wear a man's clothes. It's not in the Bible.
No. What shows that a trouser is a man's clothes?
Oh, I say a woman.
What shows that a trouser is a man's clothes? We have women's trouser.
Oh, we are women trouser.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So when we told people in many years ago, in some churches, I don't want to make them popular, who drove women away because they were wearing trousers, who nobody checked whether it's a man's trouser or it's a woman's trouser. And then we drove them away, and now they've gone back to the world. We are saying that it was right then.
So they
hello.
I don't know, they realize.
Hello.
No, they realize it.
Can I finish? When we started ministry far back in 85, I remember very well in Usu Presby specifically, when you speak in tongues, they declare you mad, hold you out. But now they have something they call Thursday prayer war something. When you get there, at the Presby church. So my question is, those that we told them that we excommunicated them because they were mad, my grandfather was one of them. What didn't we know? What have we known today? My issue is, we are learning, and we're not learning anything. We are saying gospel musicians are those who are Christians. Secular musicians are those who are devils. So, Kwabena is a devil. Samini is a devil. Amachi Dede is a devil. So once they are not Christians by singing Christian-like song, then they are devils. And may I encourage you to know that whoever a Christian is known by God, not by a pastor. So we'll be surprised that those that we are thinking. So about first 5 minutes, now you are seeing about 30 minutes. Now can say some photo. Number two, so as soon as a man say you can use microphone, you call your gospel microphone. You see, the God we are worshiping Him, we don't know Him. We have been indoctrinated with dogmas, and we are living by dogmas and believing that we are the best Christians in town. A gospel musician is not yet to know the fact that the person says I'm a Christian. And how can we say, "Obi between two months so nimwa," and why you need Christian? The actual fan who are more king can. And to be so can the actual for be. And when you penny jinaso, and they can't some fan who is so jinaso. So most of the secular people you're looking at them, their inspiration in their lyrical content are biblically based. We want the wheat and the tares to grow. The Lord will give us a final judgment.
Yo, it's in the counselor can say, "Young money now, Momuna de Enini, na a brano, at a mono, Nanko Pong, and a debama ubipa. About son of me, Tramica Crebiaba, now failure, the Jumediano Ashes so, Chayana, ye Basia."
We do it translate.
Hey!
Why are you?
It is a why your door
Who don't see you? No bad. What's it?
What do you want to
That's right. To me,
I see your bones. And you told us what the biggest gospel musician in Ghana is Jomete.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
By whose standard?
Everything. He's the greatest of all.
No, by your standard.
He's the greatest of all time. By all merit.
Greatest and number.
Okay.
Greatest and number.
Shatawale.
What we gospel side?
Shatawale is a gospel musician.
The grandfather name was.
No.
Okay.
I see that. Come. Hurry up.
I only a twins.
Obi say o ma cancer kasa be.
Hurry up.
And o ma get here for how allow me.
Sir. Yeah, kasa. And say na moto bomb abo me. And I can say about
kasa. Sebi nyina equal.
Pacho you.
Yes, kasa be interrupt.
Kasa be what equal.
Yes, me ma cancer time.
Your mom will be your mom will be your mom will be
chance challenge. You are fine. That's also why I'm fine. Oh no, I am fine. If you baby never oh yes.
The king.
Say.
That's our dog again.
When I'm a dog, say, Omode. Unye Kristo ni a na omo yi mefu. That have a best surprise so amunya. Christian is not determined by where you are. What you are doing there and what you represent there. And you will be our one.
So what musio.
Mano.
Aha. So bona asama yeso. Ya kwa ya topic dey kwa so ya na.
Dalawa me chewa.
Oh me na me say. Na me want to Kristo say any say no. Na obi ajire odi o. Ya me pe ni eja. When you free obi akoko ma ni obi ani.
Oya munye din ye ko na fire na no ede.
Obi fa ni nyame no. No obi njina o.
Council me ko tie.
Obi to ni mo na no. No obi njina o.
Yo obaso no masanso so atenasi ebiem etese dwumedie enenne ye de ebro na no nyame ye yadom e ma ye wini award I Christian Television Presenter of the Year Praise Achievement Awards I number 1 FM so NFA Best Christian Station of the Year and Afro Tola D I Best Christian Radio Presenter of the Year I am Miami na ye etrim kwa I congratulate you.
Council, watch your
Council, that's a big mistake.
That
he won the what?
How?
No, it's a big mistake.
That means be council. Who from Broche by and change? I say, Nyama, what you fire?
That's nice. I'm quite
idea who ebe yellow. Unam nipa on tiasi.
It doesn't mean two quite almost some months now, October, man. Because when I was here, there was nothing like that qualifies you. So it's like when I left that they gave me.
No, it was Sunday.
So it was you are an October Christian player.
Oh no.
I don't know. I for I'm over here. Mon call your Facebook page. I'm on form of comments. No, and go MMA. Your WhatsApp line is so 054 055 2519. Well, I will share the screen is so yeah. Let's just say. Television Presenter of the Year, Papa Oba Sono, at a sequencia day, be farm and hot soon, minimum boo baby, not just say a stage so brinky, and I'm maybe I could do kin them. No, now I saw Beto, a dear son, no, your door, do you? Just say.
Oh my, invite me.
Gospel award.
Oh, okay.
And a devil like you is need.
Okay. So who you no.
Nah,
devil. Will be out from devil.
in absent them.
Mosha video ne kakra na afi me mama podoke na kwa aba na ye wura ye komo hwehwe ni mu ankasa. Ye be soro ye dwumade ni so ente bia na enti a ene ye tena se ye key challenges are your gospel musicians no FM when it comes to events organization and at the asori no so no ebetumi ayaboa gospel and to follow. Na ya hwesa asori na di ye hwama na say edian na asie. Yes, Joe Metal, I will 1 million followers. Who said, yeah, Empress, I will 1 million.
Right.
Obiso on Tiasie, so we should come again. Joe Metal, your body dean, just said, yes, she can not say foot true and a O2 egu any penny. It's your baba Sam, Bus and adventure, the NTA, walk a cancer, and some no mere video in a na Yambra, na emedi and come up.
Comment last name.
Yeah, to bomb.
I said, I'm not kind of.
Oh, can you? Who your host?
Me cannot. I don't know how to.
Oh, can the other?
Some people know man no more.
Woman, in the account, I don't for me. Only data.
The network is bad.
Any boy.
Praise God.
Praise God. Women are now born with children. Women are now born with children.
That's last 2 years. I said.
It's not just a hano na yafre ye ra e kanipa owini Christian television presenter of the year aye oba son no awon fefu amete dwumadie eso.
Congratulations.
Councillor Medase also kan ho bi aye ba ese wutimi eye bibi mame
If it is a day.
So my celebrate.
No more the man on the car. No celebration.
From that.
What's swim here?
Eh, me found me hot tea.
Oh wow.
Sister found me hot tea.
And Oji Okasai.
Oh wow.
Because I am mom be niti.
Okay, tree and I will.
The car broth. It's a broth bar.
Not in a car.
I am make a broth.
No be a well few Kumasi about crab. Some cracking of
One be my counselor and tell me broth for no. And my producer, Papa, Mr. Graham, Papa will bring me hopa and
no more food break.
And our policy me about bedroom sabri. And producer on Srikra or is serious about the Jumaya. Just say
because it's very sexually active.
I said, kids what?
Praise Achievement Award. Oh, Jesus,
So we need gospel show. Show it this week. Say gospel.
No. It's in that way so a best Christian station of the year. Radio station of the year, number 1 FM. And also a class media group. It's in a mere yadom, Yawini. Na Akabako Tola D.
This is the radio presenter.
I know it's in that say Afro Tola D and a winnie now you can't account for your machine say so.
I found a light. The speech was I found a light. So
yes.
you that
Councillor,
So you now found the light after the award or before the award?
No. It was
and they gave you the award when you found the light.
No, that's like it.
Obasono. Communication. Right, council per se onto agenda. But I live a person man TSS.
Agenda. Agenda be by.
When I found the light. So he was in darkness.
No. So it
started from somewhere.
Yes.
It's a council. I want.
Yeah, boy, Mr. One, boy.
Now it's here.
Thank you. And I know I found the light. I found the light.
No, not just and then as some back to a match say the only reason for collaboration is to get the numbers. He said the biggest gospel artist is Joe Metal, but struggling to get 1 million numbers. She should come again. He further said the only person that has 1 million followers is Empress Gifty. Let him come again, please. And Jordan also she should come back again. Instagram is not the yardstick for artists, dominance, and work. Joe Metal, PSA Esther, and Dinah Hamilton are not having 1 million on Instagram, but with their DSP streams and impact in the industry is top notch. Not Empress Gifty. She should come back again. As another day, as you to a group what their boss.
They didn't understand where I'm coming from. Yeah. Basically, looking at what they're saying, that they didn't understand where I'm coming from. Talking about numbers, I was talking about streaming platforms. Okay. I was talking about followers. That's what I was talking about. They get it. So when it comes to followers on IG, Empress has 1 million. Joe Metal doesn't have. You get it. But I'm saying that the biggest gospel artist is Joe Metal. When it comes to streaming from YouTube, Spotify, Joe Metal comes for is the biggest gospel artist. Then we have Dinah Hamilton, then PCs.
Okay. So, Mama, in professional money when you are you can't ask a person where you're.
I was not pitching Empress against. No. I was not pitching Empress against anybody. I was trying to say that when it comes to followers, Empress assets. That's what I was trying to say. Not, I mean, in terms of numbers on streaming platforms. No, you cannot compare Joe Metal's streaming platform to Empress.
Wow, you cannot compare Joe Metal's. Hey, I assemble me pass them. Okay. Why is this Canada?
Make us say the free ticket.
Hey,
maybe here
a year no Kobe.
A year.
It is how I do. I don't know, uncle. Did we in
now? As I said, me will piece of Saturday, be a piece of show. As someone a mamma in Anya was it? One of mamma in Anya come. I was in the Ama in Anya come. Everyone a casa. Yes, some much a man shown to must say it. Yes, I was a penny a year no coil.
Council neck.
And some was a penny a year no coil. And said that more talent, you know. More talent. Or person a year, 1 hour a year.
To move by a model.
It drew her. It drew her.
It's a whole team legal wife.
Was a
whole team.
Maybe your wife. It means me with him legal wife. Legal wife. Only a man and Safua, or Moya Warefua, or Mose. Situation or throw the air about a canon. You see, people are in Ghana, people are deciding their fate for them. No matter in a month will be decided. So they saw the need to protest against young wrong verdict because how will be power for people started their home say. But people will say, also be about the church. Yeah, I say, why Mama money you? A good dear home. You know, a man for a group, nothing. Yes, I'm fighting for Akosia Sewa. I say, was on one, and you couldn't have 60 above 60.
Yeah.
But I'm fighting for through Akosia Sewa case, you know. But people didn't understand because they know, sir, they are also married women. There to Akosia Sewa. It is one of the best groups I have formed Ghana. Your groups be very useless. And go for Pucci useless course. But the team legal wise. The bottom of the form is a group is to defend their marriage for responsible people to be in society. And nothing amount for worry. Two person be worry now be irresponsible. Keep on doing your thing. But worry there. What be responsibility? You are free. Do no more day. Edward person omo ba braba
eti wo do wanu sinama busa wo ko san wo ni say busua panyin no kan nyansa de oye na nyansa de ana
me kan nyansa wo hin
obaso no wo interest wo
me interest but e din say why your draw no na wo
me kan nyansa no hin na me
wo kan bi say nyansa ko bi amate a
for legal wives but the way how they to say but we question now the to
and so when dey mama no esi eti na me busa say on na wo ba ko na fa o mo ni busua panyin
ye ni mo we have only one wise group in this country
eti mo ni mo
we have one wise group in this country
now question there what
open wide
no say omo so omo de no omo ate for botai bi nti eti mo pe hu botai na no botai see who interest now who choosing side no your problem but intention now we choose side that is the problem it is omo wo mu ku a say freedom of association na botai be na taxi so omo de be jin kofo mu ku mu enu ti no mate and it depends on
group of supporters are
may they support side mama me address I want the team side or the team
you me
team ko support you
so na say why
so na ko fa ba be team ba bi agwa so do ko fa ba dia no me sorry o but different person I can do a go just for the rest of my life and I won't be kind congratulations it is one for some now. Thank you. She's my mother now. This season, woman will social media. I'm not smiling. It do say me ye be na your fa. Kodoki no back. Else
Mesane what laughing na
oh yes. Some friends who
come down. Come down.
This is say. What's it?
So when I go there you
court declare or
men come last time ya ba ya come last time
it would you want
court ya ka court somewhere me ya that
what we what's the court today
court declare or don't show illegal wife
government go
or your customary married wife but yanka said your court no can obo but you see yan din to mu it is our right we don't
you can no crowd legal it's legal truth
yes
legal truth
so we are trying to give it because for soup enye ni papa for soup na di ni ma me wale no na ne wakoji di awade edi wona ate o CSM me who glad na so
it would judgment no where I fair na nye fair
forget the judgment before judgment na you were adwin da before judgment before you be see court no na ma forget your appeal forget to be the point is what way unim no correct me so me nim no correct and no forget about the
yeti boy say
no kure kwanwa ne kuro mu kwanwa and throw kuro mu yes tetia baro to wase ya no kure no ye bedu ni
ana mo dem da say ya wasama
let's leave that
team dia kwa ya kasa baako the only registered legally representative wife that the late that Dumba left before dying is Mrs.
Akosia Sewa Obaba.
The rest are
the key challenges are gospel musicians they go through when it comes to event organization. And then they are sorry no. Challenges no.
Over the years, Bakoma can sponsorship and investment. It the equal part because most of Osha secular na is say obinya sponsor kakra so I think Ose I
didn't hear
and say you can brand there values before say company be ever sponsor an event it comes with values at times like some values need to be aligned kakra and our gospel event also because of morals nyema be need to know and your brand be na betimi Okra as an artist, let's now accept to say, all my associates because they be a values and share. And don't tell my name, kakra, and mom. Anna, over the years, now almost one position in the way a mom look so attractive to these companies. Of course, now come here, before I ever do hard mono, and come here about gospel musicians and then I'ma be more at position of year.
Now can I saying?
Oh, so can know not even social media they how to understand the business. No, not amount for we gospel musicians.
You are not in the light.
Exactly. That's what I mean. And a lot of conversations. Say we ever try to did at the and we be a national shape in the cry.
But there's a relax, right? I was so that.
Man, focus yourself. What's up? I don't know. I'm you see, and you see the problem people understand it. What's free and come. They could do what no money about. So I buy one car, make confirm. I don't know the one.
Because we move support now. I have faith. I was the man. You tell mommy the bed.
But who can be busy? I'm not coming in now for kind baby.
Obviously, relax. Now, so what's good?
Relaxing our soldier fan home.
Sad and Cassie.
Hey, young boy.
What ain't you know? A man says any dear. Almost me, very, very, very attractive for the owner. But you see, so the church need be Roma. Church, you know, only natural too much. You see,
church now almost free more.
Church is not so can say church and then there's also wow. Yeah. Say we are talking about problems of facing what the church.
And how a church makes me out.
Sorry, because you see, we have people are. Obuko onye Christoni, no akosua na marketing, osua na expertise, wa manage secular artists, when you nim there, are very successful. Also, manage a gospel artist. Where the dynamics need differ because as a gospel artist, they himself first, no, unyame some edikan sana business line about better. Obiso one man, the business need the kind and sana the nyame so you be broke as an modia.
And no go deal on the platform, you see in your part for one year.
And you know, church, you know, we have rich men, we have businesses, we have the whole block. But why are they not interested in the gospel musicians? So for no tight, to talk as mom. The big companies are car. You know, say once a Christopher, you know, oh, boy. The Christendom. It's no member, my sponsor. But they are not doing that. And some of these things, you know, maybe I saw for a bit me influencing some of these businessmen. Oh, Charlie, give me yama. Maybe I improve your money. We won't for any other internet. You perceive you protect you. It's yeah, I feel nice for near support you financially. Yes, sir. We have a certain bit of control over their life. But no, we are condom company. We now are the sponsorship now about was a gospel musician and a work of condom of it. Meanwhile, who will be on no tone so I sort of one go to have a sponsor.
It's not necessary gospel ni condom for the sponsor.
Satan, here, be say, I'm for I say, every be a man, I'm for the condemn in the idea, right? So, so per se, condom, sponsor, unyame, do manama, question. Right? And now the papa with me as supporting my question. One, and Yankupon, he can use anybody. Yankupon can use anybody to achieve the purpose.
Say, one call and I say,
church, no,
a church, no,
they have a role to play to guide them because Mona would train you. What I want to tell Bana, I do baby no agency. We bet you so. One the two very obviously back I say our friend and that's what they know what's made. But most of the cases, no, a church no negligence. Na omko and Osha now be away starting from church. Or you see, at what point I know who say church needs me. I told you was one them though.
Yeah,
and you see how the bitter treatment are on them all. They don't care about them.
If so, also you have a part to play that you are not doing it.
Which
because
part?
If you are most move put that limelight, Moja sorry not to honor. Person will come own way. It is so therefore.
I had to say Ghana. Yama Ghana who said Sika Sika and Uwo be and the answer. It's every young child who want to get money.
Oh, okay.
Because
It will you now do one. I feel no be making the decisions. So be a metia so the minimum how you treaty. Church now. Every now and then I do crowd board ma. Ugo say local ministers. They are offer. We call you on one popular from another church. No, hey, guys, be near money cannot come. Meanwhile, who go with brand now? The fuck up of you, so if they don't want the gospel musicians to, mingle with certain people, I almost say and send fata. They should do what they need, provide what they need for them. They
should do what they need.
Okay, Obasono, wait, what could you supporting perfectly? But we have some of the gospel musicians, maybe your local churches, but a Hanamon support could based on a committed member and even a son or a daughter of a church. How would be a church, and supporting your musicians, you hormono, Sabi, or more sorry, they says, or be sorry, they or that I don't want some but be a committed member and a son and a daughter of the church. The church has a role to play when it comes to the gospel musician to safeguard who church and the crown, who guide artists. But now the artists be free US and also the program animal. Now over your copy auditoriums and also the spiritual father auditorium you could be the spiritual father. So to me the hormone I maybe lady every US law ban or the tight and or the back. You call who was off one or so for say who administrator. You call administrator and what was say. I don't catch say you will conform church, you know.
Wow.
You know what trans could you know what trans agreement. Yes, say the church in the 70,000. 70,000. And make a chill lady say, I won't catch also for the same call. Oh, that was also like a show. A way on to the only be with your form me ama. And I didn't see old to me and Obama 2,000. Obviously, that
from 70,000.
Were you expecting the church say a little more free?
Okay, may start here. On any assorted local, it will get different. But may can't say Obia or no sorry, it was our sorry that. Lady Hobber rented and 40,000, 400 million, and that's a 300 million.
That's right.
And we have evidence of evidence of whatever we are saying. So we have the church. Church is living more singers or more so on the program and as an event charge you.
Counselor.
Yes, a council of me.
Now, now, I had to let him say, maybe Busa also did you make a potain was sorry, I'm person put in. What the scafona sorry.
Say, prophetic anogina or
Meta and Huno Pa, Ewo. Sorry, because I didn't know, sorry to me. I didn't know, sorry, no, Counselor. When is the cup from one? Yet to me, why a gospel one to four.
No, say, Obia, Unrania, sorry that. You can't sorry sama. You talk like a lay person.
Yeah.
If this gospel musician came to my church and I said 70,000, says you give 2,000, I'll cause it to beat her out of it. It's a sign of honor and disrespect.
But that is what he or she can afford.
You don't have sense. You don't have sense.
Don't mention.
You don't have sense. You don't have sense. You work for an auditorium with a chairs, banquet chairs that were not given to us free. We bought them. You have an air condition that is coming there, that we are having there. We run one service. We are giving ECG money. They come and disconnect. We are talking about maintenance of facility. You walk in there, they say 70,000. It's because of the beauty of it. Why do you need to go to that man's church where they are sitting under what do you call it? Structure with benches. But you saw a place where sound is king kind. The speakers you see in my church, the language you see in my church. Do you know how much is this? It's close to 1 million.
You
don't see the light. Wait, you don't see the light. You don't see the light. My brother. No, I won't allow you. No, I won't allow you. I won't allow you. They are giving me more time than you, and that's why I kept quiet as if I was not here. So I won't allow you. I've seen yes, I've seen the light.
You have the floor.
I've seen the light. Hear me. Listen, people disrespect the church so much.
Yeah.
And those who are in the church that are demanding a lot from the church are those who don't give to the church.
Those who don't give,
in terms of money. But what of sacrifice?
They don't even give service. Look, okay. I've been a church boy and a church man my whole life. Mm-hmm. I've been in this ministry thing my whole life. Ask all the pastors you see. Ask all of these your big pastors.
And do they support you?
I say ask all of them. When they came to meet me. Ask all of them. But why am I still where I am? I know what I'm doing. I'm saying that those who demand from the church are those who don't give to the church.
Hey.
I'm telling you.
What about those who are serving in the church?
So what of
sacrificing?
So in the first place, you ask yourself, what service do you think they are rendering to the church? You're thinking about those who are sweeping the church, those who are dusting the church. And you're talking about
they're all parting.
So
like singing.
They are church.
Yes.
You have a chorister. So you have a chorister who has brought an album and want to organize a concert in the church. And they give them the auditorium to use. And they tell them that, oh, the auditorium, when we are renting to those who just saw the light from outside.
Like this?
Yes. You said it actually. So we take them 40,000. And the 40,000 is for gent, electricity. And those ones who can organize the event. After every event, you have machines breaking down.
Yeah.
I'm telling
you have to service the machines and all that.
It breaks down. Me, my church, for example, every 2 hours we are paying close to 12,000 Ghana cedis electricity. So we're doing 6 hours all night.
Yeah.
Why?
That's the darts. We're using darts. 5 of them. 15 compressors. So you'll be shocked that you'll be shocked that your what you are looking at is, and everything we are giving to God, we have decided to give to God a level of excellence. We're not saying that God will not come to where you have views. So no. We are talking about where we say this is the level of excellence you are giving to God. So that when you come to worship God, it is all the year where they were sorry than Kessie. You were sorry than Ketwa. You were Kessie. LEDs in Yamia do not say a new big kakra. First thing in India. First thing here for 21 we enrich the church. Most TV stations were read by churches because we wanted to spread the gospel. And we carry money there. Now, most of us have come back to say LED, younger say, you're maintaining idea. So the maintenance is expensive. Yeah, boy, one swap. Into one as a wedding. Yes, you are. Sorry about it. Yeah, juicy cat. But how bad? ECG sending your ment.
Which you are saying.
Say what to me, you say. If you got to cement your shame, by your bay, you have for the back only for logistics. I saw him there. Now, obviously, sorry, we must sorry say. What you must sorry 1 to 3,000 about the generate. Make cases was a war about my it's your rent, it's your school fees. And before you take your son, you know, when we perform pass, they are the most ungrateful.
Sorry, no.
And also, you know, I'm back on that hope. Now,
I'm able to
look, let me tell you the truth. No church money has bought anything you see.
Councillor,
no, he just saw the light. There are many times. No, you check the quality of the materials you see and see the incoming offerings. Nobody can run that particular things you see with the incoming offerings. So every time, Sikemi or Eddie Sikanemi, our question never account. And me catch us at times to miss you. Emma, coffers, you so could easy they are solving one problem. One problem. Who says getting an idea? Emma was able to sell electricity. One running check 6 hours. For a body but we young fan, for example, let me raise a cost of about 10,000 offerings. Now, so we ready offerings now about weekly and monthly. Now, electricity we buy 1 month today, 120,000 Ghana.
That is Canasa.
And so electricity now fire could ever do light. What am I saying? So the constraint in running churches are the logistics that are attached to it. But I told you, yeah, for your bit on Tolama 20,000. Could you think 20,000?
Now, if I calculation with the team, I was sorry, that
that's not 20,000. 2,000. In 2020, 42. But you're 42. You know, assisting in the to hear you. The overheads and final
yeah.
The buyer no share, but the Mr. Mako, I saw me Dama, probably you never be decision in the renters.
Yeah,
and most of you will bear with me, say, you're beefy instrument for church. What program we are? You're a porno.
That's all.
In fact, in Crawford, job is go. There's some vendors be a Bimbo vendor be or yeah, show no general. You are because a better man say the only to say sorry no, I saw what gospel musician because I get to. Anything to do with when say, that the car you say, I've seen the light in the car say, and to Libya. You young for fear bonting your mother perform.
This thing is a personal experience. She a minister or church me a minister or yes star will find more near the number because they think so no yeah.
Yeah,
now we be treat you more. But I'm quite next Sunday. Yeah,
because on 2 years. He decided to be one way to but your value is not your value is determined by the price tag you put on yourself.
Counselor, I want to say most
the church has not done any wrong. That's all I want to say.
Counselor,
the members are wrong.
You see some of these gospel musicians going around saying, the church is not helping us, the church is not supporting us. I even started from the church, and because they didn't support me, I'm now a secular artist. And they are
ungrateful people. No. Let
me land.
And they will pay for it. That's so scenario. We started, the church will pay for it.
No, I'll explain why I said that.
They were shopping.
The reason why I'm saying that. No, the reason why I'm saying that. No.
Coming from members.
Exactly,
but still, office now already.
No, I've been a musician till today.
Yes.
Ask everybody, my record in music. But I'm saying, our level of ungratefulness, you see, most of the times our expectations when it comes to God giving us back will always be physical things.
Oh, okay.
There are times that God finds a way to solve a problem for you. If I saw a woman, I'm a man, but one day because you came by your best sorry. Mind you, a man's connection is your connection.
But not so what to second cow.
Una suffer the soul in your software.
Okay, so
yeah, make the gospel.
Wow. Okay, so thank you very much. Say you can't Asorino is the biggest stakeholder when it comes to gospel music because they are the foundation.
Yeah.
Gospel artists one if you also for now their Bible guidance and okay when you are gospel artists and support Kessepa every free abano from the biggest stakeholder Asorino. It's like Asorino to me gospel artists now and Kasana Kodikan they will shape the attitude.
Exactly.
Because if you finance me, I will control you. You get it. To be here, Pastor Chris, gospel artist not to be busy. Yeah. So to me, that you want to say after your more if you not say no on a choir. Inti Sanka, Asorino it to me a gospel artist now. And I also for no the head pastors let to me find ways and means.
But from where I'm sitting, I think the church is doing well. When you look at
some
musicians,
of
the gospel musicians,
now,
in terms of their
now it's better. Now it's better.
We see most of the pastors supporting them, even cash near there.
I don't know publicity hype. Yes.
Oh, no.
And
then after publicity hype.
Oh no, because the church singer crowd also supporting. But and celebrate program.
And the part two, because the Ghana no yes, I can be me breakfast. Palm me just say I don't know the Yami Adama. Yapam me cry, Mr. GM, so my better 3 minutes. Now, for no sinner for you.
So, Americano, sometimes no gospel artists no. I say, yeah, I say, we believe that we deserve to be given that treatment, but we are not the only members. Oh, Sisi ano nyako pardon. Sorry for no. Yeah, sorry. So that amu yes, auditorium as amu to be their boying. But at the end of the day, it costs more. It's so connected to your baby kakra. Calculate semi-correct school.
It can be another thing.
Okay, so the thing is that if they give you empty auditorium, go to Ghana Arena, they give me empty auditorium. You're going to pay about 40,000 for the empty auditorium. You're going to bring in chairs. You're going to bring in sometimes AC. You're going to do screens.
120,000.
Do you get it? So when you compare Asorino now, better. Do you get it? And when I say you find ways and means and communicate well. Now you beat it down amount. Into a more buying. And when I say you make sure our best your communication skills no. Because you have boss canama. Who come also for no self patrol and say, oh, okay, I'm supporting you with this. Not as I'm like
2,000.
Yo,
and I hear can make us a church and support. And yes, I'm to scaling. I'm talking about business.
Yeah.
It's not make us convince members no most can. To rather invest business. And yes, all about 2 scale. Senior record label, we have artists no idea to get them and make business. Rather, church union, no one has control over senior person who behave in the public. No. You lose the if you allow outside people to
the churches that have record label are not managing it. They will.
Gospel musician, the conversation we are having. Men can say, oh, to no more at its baby, pay do not be account. Send a say one day, call or the two will be a say, oh, we are church member. We are church member, into a church member. No, it's of not getting about so for to 120,000, and I say we are 1.2 billion. Would you 30,000? So, never able to just missing your brother. So for and I for different auditorium. And that's a say a movement you parasite on only returns are unya. Sorry, but for the big council, I have to be me.
Your council, I have to dinner with the
yeah, come credit, sir. 1 minute, we are after March. Now, only December, we said.
So we now here be over.
I see.
It's not my day.
We are sent after March. Now, I do December 26th, National Theatre Exhibition Hall. Now, could you care at the same time?
Money castle, castle.
We have to open the visa. Okay, I did and I've never forgotten. At the launch of the event, he came down there with a song that hit me so well. I spoke to him on Saturday, and Wednesday he appeared to show love. And this particular event is so I maybe a local Bobia Beji escape. You have a last one. And the enemy issue the 26th December.
That's right.
National.
I was the only artist.
Now they say when you talk,
I said one that's a 1 year swine the team, but the Americans 26th December 7 p.m. Makasa Kosha Sewa for Suti. Yeah, G tickets this time. We are only feeding to celebrate the.
We are coming to support you.
And 26. What I say? We saw a day no Bibia, Abia Camba so Uchichi and number Harry. I go to say what party didn't you? Party. For 0277, Ugo for and 609 644. Now we were wounding that should be a prophecy bar and I was say Minimiancha.
You say, cry the aircraft and your cars like
609. Equality will 644.
You'll be an a day.
La pesa binanumenya.
Hana ene yede ye dwuma die no ebesi.
Ada yo yen.
But your king with us say obaye. Toladi, Afro Toladi Nyankopon show. Counselor, onyame onye okese pa hwehwehwe na mi show pa na oma nkwatente. Be da obi bia se won wa boa ya boa for Prince Mark Real Estate. E da munyina ase me producers Mr. Graham Toladi control for Munina, Yada Munina, Yamobi Bia Fishiapa, Unyankopon Yadrama, Asane Yebeshia near the part 2 of this conversation at the abroad. We have to finalize and we must finalize this conversation. It's in a month and can be ma, Nane, Obasono, Mene, Membeja for Yada Munina say, Yakram.
The honor crown a young crowd with sunset. We are going to one fan to who you be fiat to Tiwe Pa, na you are familiar and found one name found. Oba na biuga yenye bianka
kamema embre
at the back of Akusha I have seen the Oba everything I take is payable. It's not a check. This kind of video yeah so it's but on the born on tia account and you know and you know
yes
and come on, I am in a munyanti as yet. We are seeing to my bazaar.
Yes, morning.
Mammy Wembra, a year no bed.
Or bed day. No, one son for Tamama Church.
Shakai.
What's one of us son grown?
Catch it.
Our conscious when who will be our real?
What do you buy? Why? Did it say? Look, I did it say. Did it say? And you know, tell me about Cooper.
I saw you very careful.
No fire. I know fire. Stop workers. I know fire. I know fire. The gas of the friend 02421866 for friend. But your brother said,
yeah.
Mamia Mayabu said, Nansa,
oh,
when you
oh,
and prefer to Kwayino, and Yashi, Papa Yashi, on Yahi.
Hey, because I have already wake up.
It's more than wake up.
I can't you are by mistake.
This is
by mistake.
Yeah, would
Yes, I would need to be a funeral brochure. I count it as a privilege because you have children with this man.
I could testify against you. A man who first said, I can play a video to you. I can play a video to you. The only one, the girl was specific.
Now, what will show me here?
Viewers.
And we are similar. Say, about some for the movie and they got one may in the sense and a near view. One may in the sense of papa. One day in the sunset, and you're over the generation. Move by a while ago. Who was a woman who from Daddy Lumba, a year ago. Like I'm from Mama Lumba, Gay Lumba. Mamma, that's the word.
Oh, more press. I don't know the word.
No, credit say. Yeah, no, the money you have. And kitty, Abba.
It's we are Christopher. And I want to Ghana money bonny. Ghana money bonny. Ghana money. Anything a movie and Yabreno so that the universe will spare because we don't support this.
Number one, only year. Lumba last born when you have a tongue. Of
course,
he has to live to see the seed of this cause.
Okay, Bible, no, and what to me? Mika 1-2. Or say, woe unto people who plan evil on their best. They wake up in the morning to execute it because it is in their power to do so.
The question is, look, there's only one truth, and the truth is that who is the wife of the late Daddy Lumba? Because see, Ghana, German Lord said,
Hey,
important thing right now is that God, German fire, no fire. Yeah, sorry, so all one in the German say, answer my witness so until you make a declaration. The declaration is that I, from today, I declare that I forsake my father's name and take your name as Mrs. That one alone tells us that. That one said, no tells us that. So if you come back to tell me that this name that you are giving to you, you are telling me that I am still writing the same name. You are spelling the same name. And you can testify against me that I'm not a wife to this name.
When you gave a word, it will be forever there. I said, there be a man, sir. Never say, I will tell you, me what fast, what far, and will pretend to catch him. I can play the video to you. And the same man turn around Eko jina court. Eko testify kwena sa osi on ye. Because ya woni mamu. Akote sewa ya woni che kwena busu afo ntino. Mwana tabu yusuno. Mwana ne kwaye mo. She chose herself for Mosi 17 years. Wa ma ena hotra wa ma ena wa wu. Ena oba. Afedie what you so the one what sense so eh ada ba yi fo be come person no be so come so well every year oba trust ya che adide now says experiencing how you love this we will deny now on your real love some of us we will forever love that woman. You bet me you be a man. You bet me be a man because this Ghana for my bonnet. Now the legend now or the gym money no and now what's the money no magun animals. Now my bonnet because I want no legend no. Yeah. Now Emrene Baba. Emrene. Yes. No kure muwa. No kure muwa ya dia botra na ekọ ba ebedu. Entrona the crow mo eche because trans ya no ade and obi atwa ntro na nyankopon ama na dwe na ye kitikiti no friend ani o hu hwe see the light oh on my lips that's why no mesaraba no krani about trasi I fire akosia sewa fosu misses aba eni abi akosia sewa the only qualified legal wife of that woman. Congratulations. We thank you so much. We love you, mommy. You've done too well. In all the cases, Afromax, Afromax. 26 December is Afromax family conference happening at the National Theatre in the Hall. If you don't come, we are with you. No victory. We are celebrating no other person than Akosia Sewa Fosu for our honesty, for English. Don't stop praying for Akosia Sewa Fosu. 1950 and now I won't be so 50 on 22.
Yare yo yare yase obi benya wona fi yare yemfa yare nsu nya nipa sichire yare ni no sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.